Hey, how you doing?
I'm good.
That's good.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you like this. Benet is not lying. Uh, she went on live. She told her part. Um, she kept a lot of secrets. I don't play, y'all. I don't play when it comes to that.
But
But
Mama
Mama
D,
D,
she
she
not.
not.
Ooh,
Ooh,
echoing.
echoing.
But
But
it's
it's
okay.
okay.
Let me
Let me
ask you a
ask you a
question.
question.
What's up?
Why
Why
keep
keep
why
why
keep
keep
secrets when
secrets when
somebody put
somebody
their
put their
hands on
hands
you?
on you?
Why what?
Why
Why
keep
keep
secrets when
secrets when
somebody put
somebody
their
put their
hands on
hands
you?
on you?
You know what? Cause I'm gonna be honest, and she said it on her live. When you've grown up in a house where your parents have went through domestic violence, and when you love somebody, sometimes you don't know how to walk away from it. But it's at the point where I'm not gonna play with you because you choked my daughter unconscious. You made her have a seizure.
Right.
I have a problem with that.
But
But
you
you
stated
stated
that.
that.
Happened. She never said anything about it. She
Mm-hmm.
was trying to protect him. But I don't believe in that. Right is right and wrong is wrong all day
Mm-hmm.
long.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
let
so
me
let
ask
me
you
ask you
another
another
question,
question,
right?
right?
So
So
moving
moving
forward,
forward,
what's the
what's the
consequences
consequences
that
that
he
he
should
should
see?
do?
Because he
Because he
almost had
almost
to
had
get
to
to the point
get
where
where so
she could have
she could have
passed out
passed
and
out
really
and really
passed
passed
away.
away.
You know what? I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on that.
Mm-hmm.
He know what it is. He heard me when she called me on the phone. He know what it is. That's all I'm gonna say.
All
He
right.
know what's best for him.
So,
So,
Mama, let
Mama,
me
let
ask
me.
you. Oh, they
Oh,
keep.
they keep.
Mama,
Mama,
drop
drop
down real
down real
quick.
quick.
I'm gonna
I'm
add
gonna
you
add
right
you
back
right
up
back
because
up
it's
because it's
echoing.
echoing.
Okay.
Swipe. You
Swipe.
know how
You
to
know how to
swipe out
swipe
the
out
app
the
and
app.
come. Yeah, Miss Kim, I can hear you. Oh wait, echo, echo, echo. I
It's
can hear you
probably
better now.
okay. Cause I was gonna say it's probably my grandkids because they watching something on TikTok.
Yeah, you good. So Miss Kim, so we all understand that consequences will be faced eventually. But the thing about it is, how do you feel about your child still being on tour with the same group? Well, not group, but the same individual that put his hands on her.
To be honest, I can't say what I really want to say, but
Because this could be really terrifying. The fact that
yeah, but
your
I
child
know
is with
she's gonna be.
somebody.
I know she'll be okay. Because to be
Okay.
honest, I'm gonna tell you like this: if Terry was in that room,
Mm-hmm.
that would have never happened.
Yeah,
I know for a fact.
that's a fact.
I know that for a fact. And when I did talk to her, and then I talked to Terry, I had told Terry I knew it was his birthday, and I wanted him to go enjoy himself.
Yeah.
I told them to take her to the hospital. Terry
Okay.
told them first, but I told them because she's never had a seizure in her life,
Yeah.
and that's something not to play.
Yeah,
And like
especially having a
I've
seizure.
told people before also today that she was in the wrong, and he definitely was in the wrong because he took it too entirely too far.
So let me ask you a question. Where was the other individuals in the house when Benet was getting, allegedly, not
Okay,
allegedly? Yeah.
from what I understood, they were all ready to leave to go to New York, and they was putting stuff in the Sprinter van. The only person that was
So
in
this
there
was happening while they were still all around, but they just happened to be in
no,
a different
no,
room.
they were out like most of them were downstairs from in the
Okay.
hotel putting stuff in the Sprinter van.
Okay, so this is a hotel.
Yeah,
Okay.
BJ was the only one that was in that room when the altercation took place.
Okay. And do you thank BJ for being there? Because
Yes,
Benet stated that
yes,
she felt like if BJ wasn't there,
he
she could have
wasn't there.
lost her
Yes,
life tonight.
yes, yes. I do. Yes, I do, and
That's
I know.
terrifying.
Oh, I know, and y'all know me. I tend to say a whole lot, but I'm on a different type of journey, and I'm trying to do better. and I
Mhm.
say less.
But at
I'm
the end of the day,
saying
this is
less.
your child. You know what I'm saying? So even if you wanted to
Exactly.
speak up and say how you wanted to feel, at the end of the day, this is your
Exactly.
child. You birthed her. So you have every right to feel how
Exactly.
you feel.
Exactly. And I mean, I know I got a lot of people that don't like me because I am her mama, and they say different things. But at the end of the day, you're not a parent. You don't know what I went through. You don't know what I went through my pregnancy. That I had to really, you know, talk to my kids. You know, because my kids, they found out because it was all over social media. Her sisters, they found out. Her father found out. I mean, you know, I was the only one that really knew at first, and then when it went to the social media, then that's when I started getting phone calls from family members.
Hmm. Yeah, that's quite terrifying. So let me ask you a question. Moving forward, do you feel like that is okay for them to be around each other?
No,
Like, no?
no.
Now, how do you feel like Manny should handle this moving forward, knowing that he's?
I've already talked to him,
Mm-hmm.
and something needs to be done, and he's in agreement with me. So we'll see,
Okay.
because you know they'll be coming here to my city. So we'll see.
Mm.
We'll
Oh,
see.
I like the sound of that. Sound like you stand on business.
I stay standing on business.
We likes that. We likes that. We
I know
likes
you
that.
do. I know you
Yes,
do
and
because you
it's
messy.
yeah, no shade. I very much am. But the point about it is, it's just still the principle that your child was being touched. So I
Yeah,
understand that.
exactly.
You get what I'm saying? At the end of
Exactly.
the day,
I
you
stand
touched
on
my child.
business.
Now you need to be touched.
Yep. Yep.
I get that. I
Yep.
totally do.
Yep.
I get that. And it's,
And
I'm sorry because I know that that would probably have your mind just all everywhere, knowing the fact that you can't even get to her. Your daughter's at the hospital. You're not able to be there with her.
right.
So I just know it's a lot on your mind right now. And
But
as a
I
parent, a
was
lot of people
okay
not going to
because,
understand that.
to be honest, I was okay because she had Nia and Chris and
Okay.
Nunu. I was fine, especially with Nia, because I love me some Nia and I love Chris. They're genuine, non-messy people. I truly care about them. And Nunu is one of the originals that I've known when she was, you know, in the circle with Damari and them. So I was cool.
Believe that some of the things that he said may be the truth.
I'm gonna tell you like this: Benet is a mini me, and I know she'll get down with the get down. But at the end of the day, like I said, for you to go as far as you went,
Somebody calling
that's
it.
out of order.
They call like 3 times.
You're out of order.
So you don't. So you don't believe some of the things that he may have said.
Her hitting him with her mug, I believe
Yeah.
it. Her
Okay.
hitting him with an iron, I believe it. Because look at her and look at him. Come on now. Come on now.
This is
That's all I gotta say. I ain't saying my daughter was in the right, and I ain't saying, you know, both of them was wrong. But
yeah.
if I'm a female and a man is trying to manhandle me, I'm gonna pick up whatever I gotta pick up to try to
Yeah.
bash your head in too.
Yeah, and I think at all costs she had to do whatever it was needed to protect herself.
Exactly.
Honestly,
Exactly.
this shit is crazy.
It's beyond crazy.
It definitely is, and I just know that I can only imagine how Benet feels because she actually really do like that boy.
Exactly.
So let me ask
Exactly.
you a question. Moving forward, if things do get right between Benet and TJ, would you support it?
I don't know, and I'm gonna be honest, because all you gotta do is mess over me one time. I'm different. I'm old school. I'm from the old school.
Yeah,
So I don't know.
I get that
But
because I
you
can
know, like
honestly understand
I do
because
want I do want to say
this
this.
is
I'm gonna say this though.
There's a video that surfaced around social media when TJ, BJ, and KJ had hit this girl at the club for defending their girlfriends. How do you feel about that? Because a lot of people feel like once a woman beater is always a woman beater. And Benet was for it. Now everybody's against it. So a lot of people want to know, how do you feel about that?
To be honest, I'm the type of person, I don't feel like a man should ever if a woman is, I don't feel like a man should ever get into, like they say, a woman shouldn't get into a men's altercation. I don't feel like a man should get into women's altercation either. But the situation with, now I'm gonna say this, the situation how they did Brooklyn, I can understand why KJ did what he did. I get it.
Okay.
I
All
get
right.
it. But
And how about TJ and BJ also jumping in?
with that, I don't understand. Me personally, I never understood it, because see, I didn't look at the full. I didn't look at the full video or whatever, because like I said, my thing is I'm trying to move differently in my life, and I'm trying to act right, and I don't want to be in mess. So I don't understand why that. I don't understand that. But when it comes to my daughter, it's totally different. To be
Right.
honest, I really don't care about anybody else's, but this is my child.
Well, you just not playing behind that one,
I'm
so
not
I
playing
get.
after it happened.
Okay. Damn. And how? What were some of the things he was saying? Was he trying to justify what happened? Was he taking accountability? Like,
No accountability. He was with whatever I was on.
And when you said whatever you was on, like so far as like what? I'm confused.
When I say whatever I was on, when I said that you can get touched
Oh.
for touching mine.
Okay. So that's what he meant. Okay, got it. Oh wow. So TJ's at the point where it's though, okay, I'm gonna just have to stand on business when I see whoever I gotta run into.
Right. And I want him to. Don't
Say
be
that
scared.
again.
I said, and I wanted him to. Don't be scared. You weren't scared when you did what you did.
Oh wow. This is crazy. But you don't support for women touching men?
I don't feel like I don't feel like it's right. But if whatever you got to do at all costs, if you in an altercation and you got to protect yourself, then you protect yourself. Period.
Now, this is what I will say. I think a lot of people fail to realize, and this is what I did say earlier, and this is on both parts. You have to remember that Benet's only like 100 and something pounds. And
She's
then
less than 100. No, she's not even 100 pounds.
She's less than that?
Yes.
Okay, so she's probably less than 100 pounds, and you got to think of it from, Benet, you shouldn't have hit him because you got to remember that you're less than 100 pounds, and TJ also have to remember that, okay, she hits me, but it's okay for me to bear hug her, shove her a little bit, push her
And
just
that's
a
what
little
I
bit,
said.
but
That's what
not
I
to
said.
choke her out because she's less than 100 pounds.
Yeah, and that's what I said, because somebody got on my live today. I said it's not right for a female to do anything like that, and if a guy is getting hit by a female, they can bear hug. She little, you can bear hug her.
100% correct. She's not